Hi everyone, I'm Julie with Heal to Change. I am a breathwork healer and transformational coach. I am sharing with you today how to communicate with your body. Why do we eat? So that's the topic. Why do we all want to eat? We want to eat. I wanted to eat, and I was a foodie because of different reasons. There's different reasons why a person desires to eat. It's the same thing with any other type of addiction, whether it's drugs, alcohol, becoming a workaholic, a shopaholic, a sexaholic, even being unmotivated, watching TV, scrolling are addictions. I know because when I stopped drinking, and I share my story, how I stopped drinking. If you're interested, let me know. And I'll send you that video of how I share how I stopped drinking. But the food has been very difficult. It took me a few years to really dial it in. So I'm going to do the exercise together. Let's do it together. And we're going to get into our heart center. So I did a mini video, and this is going to be a longer version because I'm live. And I'm excited. I didn't know that I could go live in my car. Before, when I've been at the park, I was not able to go live. So I'm not getting out of the car because I don't want to get disconnected. So what you want to do is get into your heart center. We're going to use food because many of us have a food addiction. We eat when we're not hungry. We eat anything and everything. We pass by the refrigerator. We pass by the candy, cookies, things that are just sitting on the counter, which are really for the kids. If you're a child, you are eating because you've watched your parents. Many of us are eating because we watched our parents, and that's a feel-good thing. It's kind of like going out and doing a cigarette. You know, it feels good. It takes time away from really sitting in with your in your heart center and listening to the body. So this is about communicating and listening to the body. This is about processing your emotions. What is the reason people eat? What is the reason? So I'm going to have you sit back, get in your heart center. For some of you who are coming on, I'm going to share an exercise, how to stop eating. So if that's what you like to listen to, this is where you want to be. Learn to stop eating. We're going to get in our heart center. And if you miss it, you can listen to the replay. You're going to get in your heart center, and you're going to give that person, that personality that eats, and this is also for addictions, any type of addiction, eating, drugs, smoking, shopaholic, workaholic, scrolling, any kind of addiction. You want to give that person, that part of you, a name. Give them a name. And I call my ego, my person who wants to eat all the time, Brittany. So I will sit and I will ask Brittany, what do we need to do? Brittany, why do I eat? Why do I eat? And so sit patiently. Don't get in your head. Let the answer come. And I'm going to share my story, why I ate all the time. I loved food, especially at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's been weeks. I don't even have to eat healthy stuff at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm at the point where I have to tell myself to eat. And so that's where I discovered that I knew why I was eating. So when I shared, Brittany, you visualize that person that likes to eat, drink, smoke, whatever it is. Visualize them in front of you. Brittany, why do you want to eat? Why do you desire eating all the time? And the answer comes. It doesn't always come at if you're not used to doing this. It took time to sit and listen and hear. Hi. I'm sorry. I was in the moment. Hi, Ellen Proctor. Hi. You are talking about God. Are you talking? No, I'm talking about food addictions or any kind of addiction a person may have. Hello, I just joined Well Doing today, and I have a great day. And I think you too will. Hope you have a great day. Thank you, Ellen. Yeah, this is about addictions and why we have them. It's basically about food. Why do I have to eat? So I have cleared that. So Shannon and Buddyables, if you would like to know why people eat all the time, sit and listen. So give that person a name. Who is it? I love you too. I love you too. Give that person a name. I'll share it again. I call mine Brittany. Visualize that person. So what would you name them? Visualize that person. And if there's any Brittany's on here, I'm sorry. Can you Sue? I don't know. What does that mean? So I asked Brittany, why do you eat? Why do you eat? Mine is a void. Absolutely. But why? They're all voids. Addictions. All addictions are voids, keeping you from being healthy. So I gained a lot of weight. Okay, so this is about addiction and why do we eat? This is not about politics, all right? So thank you. I discovered I ate and I gained a lot of weight at the time because my body was protecting me. And a lot of us gain weight not because we're eating unhealthy. The unhealthiness comes in and the laziness comes in because we don't feel a certain way. So each one of us will have a different reason. So I'll share what Brittany came and told me. My Brittany told me I ate because I don't feel loved. So I share my stories and I share them a lot more now, but in the last 10 years, I never got like a following. I never received. You gain weight when you consume more calories than. That's actually incorrect. I ate very healthy and I worked out and trained every single day. So I'm 60 years old, and when you get to be my age, you discover there's a lot more than just eating healthy, exercise, and mindset. Some people will call it menopause. Some people will talk about going through the change, but it's actually incorrect. That's my whole back. And I'm sure that the universe said, we're going to give this to Julie because you're going to be able to get the word out. But the body gains weight no matter if you're healthy or unhealthy because it's protecting itself. I know because I discovered it. And when you get to be my age, you discover a lot of people are exercising. I see people at the gym all the time, every day. I've seen them there for years, but they don't make changes. So it's not necessarily the gym or the diet because I eat clean. And I mean, I had a baby at 46, so you don't have pregnancies when you're unhealthy. So I had a washboard stomach at 46, had a baby, had a washboard stomach after I had the baby once I got back in shape. But all of a sudden I gained 50 pounds in 2 months eating healthy. So yeah, that's the universe was saying, I'm going to show you. And I gained that weight. I'm certain because I feared dating and I feared making money. So I know what the reasons are. So this is when I started learning about why I gained the weight. And the weight came from fear that I would never be loved by anybody. And I could not lose weight, and I would eat. I started eating junk food after 3 years of trying to lose weight. I didn't care anymore. And that's what my body was saying. You don't care. So no matter how hard you try, you still go back and eat the junk food. So I didn't eat junk food when I gained the weight. I started eating the junk food when nothing worked for me. So that's a program. The body is fighting, saying, hey, you were doing everything right and you gave up on yourself. And I did. I gave up. I'm like, shoot, I'm just going to eat whatever I want because I can't seem to lose the weight going to the gym every day. I was going to the gym, walking 3 times a day, the dog. I was playing pickleball, playing basketball. I was riding my bike. And no matter what happened, I still gained weight. And it was all in my stomach. So when I talked to Brittany, the person who likes to eat, the person who is fighting me, no matter how hard I tried, nothing worked. Brittany is the one that was fighting me. And Brittany was saying, I don't feel like anybody loves me. Now, mind you, I had bad relationships. I always attracted people that treated me horrible. So I knew that, but I didn't think it would have anything to do with eating. So fear plays a big part of why we don't have what we want. So it was recent that I discovered, so I don't drink anymore. I don't do drugs, and now I can eat and have control of my food. I am not eating the junk food anymore. And when you discover that you are lovable, that it's this in your mind that is making you have these addictions, it's your mind that says, I'm going to eat the junk food because I'm not lovable. I'm not important. I fear going into the wrong direction again. I fear having bad relationships, bad people in my life. And that's what creates the people to come into your life that are unhealthy. Now, when you do the work and you let go of the reasons why you had these addictions are voids, absolutely. But those voids, when you peel back the void and discover why you're really doing these addictions, you discover that it's what's in here. It's your thinking. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not lovable. Nobody wants me. Nobody loves me. I don't even like myself. I hate my life. I hate my job. All those thoughts keep you from having what you want. Once you start being aware of those thoughts, the changes in your life become beautiful. You realize, like, wow, oh my God, this is perfect. So think about that. Remember, name your person that likes to eat or do drugs or smoke and ask them, why do you do that? And tell me what the answer is. If you have any questions, please make a comment. And I haven't been eating junk food. I eat very clean again. Mind you, remember, I was eating clean when I was gaining weight, and I gained the 40 pounds in 2 months because the body can protect itself. It went into fear going, oh no, we can't do that. We don't want people looking at us. I don't like people looking at me. At least I didn't. I didn't like people talking to me. I feared saying the wrong thing, so I would consume food. And I literally stayed away from people for the last 10 years because I was so embarrassed. And I ended up eating a lot. I recently lost, I would say probably 6 months ago, I lost 35 pounds. And I learned to look in the mirror and see a beautiful person. So when you change who you are and you talk to that person that you gave a name of and ask them why I do this, why I eat, why do I drink, why do I do drugs, why do I lay around and do nothing, the answers will come to you. They come from the heart because your heart is blocked off, keeping you from having the life you love. All right, I'm going to go. Please follow me, make a comment. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. I don't know what that